good morning. December 12th, Saturday, December 12th. It's 5:20 in the morning. I'm here at Astoria Park track to join the workout of the Lone Wolf Track Club. It's said that the warm-up starts at 5:30 a.m. Nobody is here so far. So I'll just change and get ready, I guess. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the NeverNotGoodRun channel. My name is Milai, and today I'm bringing you the very belated Road to the Sub3 weekly training recap video. So this is for the week of December 7th to the 13th, Sunday. And compared to the previous week, this week was not that much a good week. There's not much really to talk about. 4 out of the 5 days I went out for a run were just jogs, meaning not any like speedy workouts. So I'm just quickly gonna go through those days. Monday the 7th, 2.36 miles, 3.8k in my Adidas Adizero Japan 3. Tuesday the 8th, 6.33 mile, in other words 10.2k jog in my Mizuno Wave Riders. The 9th, Wednesday, also a 8.27 mile jog, 13.31k in my A6 Meta Racers. So because I was wearing the Meta Racers, I went just a little bit faster this day, just a bit under 8 minute a mile, 5-minute k pace. And the 10th, Thursday, 7.49 miles, 12.06k in my Saucony Kinvara 11s. This day also I went under a 8-minute mile pace, but I would still consider it a jog day. So the first 4 days just basically a jog. Friday 11th, I thought I was working all day, so I went to work in the morning, and just to realize that I wasn't. I was only in the dinner shift, so I went back home kind of bummed out, and I couldn't get a jog at all. And so that kind of screwed up my schedule for the whole week, because I thought Sunday I was going out for a long, slow distance run, but it was Sunday that I was working all day and that I couldn't go out for a run. So I accidentally took Friday off, and Sunday I also had to take off because I had to work. So I ended up getting 2 days off instead of 1, which was not as I had it planned. But you know, shit happens. Life sometimes intervenes, you know, accidents happen, and sometimes you're just dumb and don't check your schedule and end up getting messing up your schedule. So it happens. But if you look at the bright side, of course, I got an extra day to rest my legs. I was able to watch The Mandalorian, sit down and relax and watch it and enjoy it. There are a lot of course, benefits from taking an extra day off. So that's that, you know. I totally accept it. Who cares if, you know, you get a little bit less mileage? It's not going to affect your ability to run that much. So it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So the 12th, Saturday, this day was definitely the highlight of the week, which was the day I joined the Lone Wolf Track Club. This is a running club based in Astoria, New York. And they always do their workouts at the Astoria Park track from 5:30 a.m. So this day, because I live in South Brooklyn, I had to wake up at 4, take Uber to the Astoria Park track and join them with their workouts, which was pretty tough because I usually don't like wake up early that morning. I try to like get, you know, good enough of sleep, 7 hours, 8 hours, maybe sometimes six. This day I only got 3 hours of sleep because I get home late due to work, but it was totally worth it. So this day, their workouts, they do 2 workouts a week. Wednesday, their speed like interval trainings, and Saturdays are usually their threshold kind of a longer kind of workout. And so this day they did their threshold workout was 2 sets of 1,000 meters, 200-meter rest, 1,000 meters, 200 meters rest, 600 meters, and then one lap, 400-meter rest. So that's one set and 2 sets of those. And although I had to wake up very early in the morning, I would say it was totally worth joining their track club because it was so much fun. First of all, it was a kind of workout that I usually wouldn't do alone. So after doing their workouts, I was feeling pain in my glutes and my hamstrings, which a kind of pain that I usually wouldn't feel. So it almost felt like I woke up a different gear in my legs that I don't use. And I think that was very necessary to improve my running abilities because so much hate running long distances. I mean, being a runner doesn't make sense, but it kind you know what I mean. So I don't do these like interval trainings or like threshold workouts that much, which works on my speed endurance. So usually when I do speed workouts, I usually do like short intervals, like 200 meters, mostly 400 meters. I do sometimes 1,000 meters times 4 or 5, but it's more short intervals that I work on. So this threshold workout definitely was something necessary for me because I know for sure that my weak point is speed endurance. I have speed, I have like endurance, to run, to do like a 30 kilometer, like 20 mile long run. If it's a slow pace, of course. But running a marathon is about running that 26 miles in a rather fast pace. So you need that speed plus endurance. And that's also one thing you definitely have to work on if you are going to run a marathon fast, which I don't do at all. So this workout kind of hit that spot for speed endurance for me, I guess. So after this workout, my legs were feeling a lot of pain, pain in a way that I usually don't feel, which almost felt like it woke up like this hidden gear in my legs that I usually don't use. So I would say this workout was definitely something necessary for me, and it was so much fun. Because I got to run with other people as well, which I never do usually. I mostly just run alone. So just the fact that I got to run with people and people around my pace, just tasting the hint of the camaraderie of like a track club. Also, when you do these speed works along with other people, you get that it reminds you of that like race mentality, when you just don't want to lose against somebody. So no matter how much you think you're a non-competitive person and like I don't care about like racing really, I don't really want to beat people. It's just about me challenging myself. Um, and I used to think about that about myself as well. But once the race starts, that switch just turns on inside you and it becomes all about racing. And so just doing these workouts along with other people kind of turned that switch back on, which I've missed, for most of 2020. I believe everybody has. And even though these workouts are not about like competing against each other, it just it just it just happens. So that was also the fun part of doing these workouts. So like the first set of 1,600 was 4 minutes, 4:10 for the first 1,000, 3:54 for the second 1,000, and 2:29, which is like a 4 minute K pace for the first 600. And then the second set, the first 1,000 was 3:38, the second set was 3:44, the last 600 207, which is like almost a 330K pace. So you can see that the pace goes up and up towards the end. I think it was because everybody kind of like starts to compete with each other. And for each rep, we changed. So my group had 3 people. So for each rep, we changed the person who leads the pack. And if it felt slow, anybody could just like go ahead and lead instead. And so like towards the end, each and every one of us like start to like go in front of each other, and it becomes kind of like a race. So that was also the very fun part of working out with people, because it brings back that race mentality, the race instinct inside you, and it wakens it up. So for that Saturday, I ran a total of 13.42K during the workout with the Lone Wolf Track Club. That was in my Mizuno Wave Dual Neos. And after coming back home, I felt really good. So I just went out for another run because I had time before work. So that was a 12.74K, 7.91 miles in my Triumph 17, because I wanted to go easy on my legs. And 13th, the Sunday, was a rest. So overall, last week was a 40.7 mile week, 65.53K, a significant drop of mileage compared to the previous week, but I would still say the 4 jog days plus 1 threshold workout day week was a pretty productive and nice week. The 2-day rest, of course, would work as reducing the risk of injuries, and it was a great week. Let's see what happens this week as well. Okay, and that's about it for this week's weekly training recap, the road to Sub3, maybe a little tiny step towards a Sub3 marathon. If you liked the video, please press the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's it for this week. See you again, guys. Bye, and don't forget, there's never not a good run as long as you make it so.